Hey everyone, happy Thursday. Today we're going to be working on lesson 14 in math. We're going to be focusing back in on adding two-digit numbers again. So we're going to kind of go through a few different strategies really quickly so you guys can get more practice in. Feel free to send any work to your teachers to get feedback, or if you have any questions around the strategies, feel free to message me. I know that adding two-digit numbers in the Eureka math curriculum is a little bit more challenging and it's a different way of thinking. So feel free to reach out if you have any questions. So let me share my screen for lesson 14 today. Our objective today will be I can add a pair of two-digit numbers when the ones digit have a sum greater than 10 using decomposition. So again, we're going to use a strategy. We're going to work through it, okay? So I want us to work on 65 plus 15. So pick a strategy and solve it. Go. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to work through and I'm going to show you one example today with just this problem. And then I'm going to work through another problem to show you the three different ways you can solve it with three different strategies. So 65 plus 15. My favorite strategy is quick tens. So I'm going to draw my quick tens. 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones, and then I have 1, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I know I had 6, 7 tens, but wait a minute. I know that my 5 plus 5 got me another 10. So instead of 7, I have 8 tens, and my answer is 80. So 65 plus 15 equals 80. All righty, so let's see if we can do another problem today. All right, so I'm going to use this problem to show you three different strategies. So the first one I'm going to do is add my tens first, okay? So we're going to add tens first. So what I can say is I'm going to draw on here. So this is adding 10 first. So I'm going to say, all right, I know I want to break apart my 33. So I have a 30 and a 3 because I want to be able to add my tens to 48. So 30 would be my tens value, okay? So I have 48 plus 30 equals, well, I know 4 tens plus 3 tens, 4, 5, 6, 7 is 7 tens with 8 extra ones. So 78, but I'm not done because I haven't added my last one yet. So I still have 78 and I still have to add my ones. So 78 plus 3 equals 78, 79, 80, 81. I used counting on to get to 81. My answer is 48 plus 33 equals 81. Okay, so this is the way you can add your tens first. So let me see if I draw another way. I want to show you how to make a 10 first. I know that 48, the 8 in the 1 spot is closer to a 10 than the 3. So I know 48, 8 needs 2 more to get to a 10. So I'll come over here and borrow 2 to make 48 into 50 now. And 33, if I take away 2, 3 minus 2 is 1, so I still have 31. So I now have 50 and 31. So I can say 50 plus 31 equals 5 tens plus 3 tens, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 0 plus 1. My 1 spot is 1. My answer is 81. So I used a different strategy this time. This was what? Make a 10. I'll write that right here. Make a 10. This is my make a 10 strategy, okay? So I tried to add tens first. I've done make a 10. Now I'm going to do one more problem where I'm going to add my tens and add my ones, okay? So for this one, what I will do is I want to break apart both of my numbers. I'm going to break apart 48 into 40 and 8. I'm going to break it down, cross it off. 30 gets broken into 33 gets broken into 30 and 3. All right, so I'm going to take my tens. I have 40 and 30. So I'm going to say 40 plus 30 equals, very good, it is 4 plus 3 is 7, so 70. Now I have to add my ones, 8 plus 3. What's 8 plus 3? Equals 8, 9, 10, 11, 11. So now 70 or 11 are not my final answer because I still have to put both of these together. So I'm going to say 70 plus 11 equals, well, 7 plus 1 for my 10 spot, 7 tens plus 1 10 equals 8 tens. I have 0 here and I have 1 here, so it was 0 plus 1 is 1. My answer is still 81, sorry. So this was how I added tens, then ones. Okay, so I added my tens, then I added the ones, but I had to break apart both of my numbers. So we showed how to add tens first, then we did make a 10, then we did add the tens, then add the ones. Okay, so you can choose any one of these strategies. You can even use some quick tens if you would like to, but I'm going to go ahead and clear my screen. If you need to take a look at one of these strategies again, go ahead and you can watch some of this again. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out via Dojo, via email, whatever works for you. And we will have you, we'll help work you through this and then have you guys work through your problem set, send them to your teacher if you would like some feedback on them. So go ahead, and here's what your problem set looks like. You should have it in your packet. To addition, go ahead, add your tens, add your ones, draw number bonds, make a 10 first, or add your tens, then add your ones. Pick a strategy and go for it. All right. So I'll see you back here tomorrow for one last math lesson for the year. Yay! So have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.